playing Vampire. So why? Because we're edgy like that. I'm gonna put it on story mode. Not because not because like I find it difficult. I just know at some point I'm gonna end up killing a bunch of people. So you know, it's gonna yeah. So I've heard mixed things about this game, so you know, I guess we'll finally see for ourselves.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is war but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death?
So we got an edgelord over there. It's glad to hear.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, fair warning, this game is rated M, so you know. If that's not your thing, you've been warned. You just crawl out of that body pit, buddy. Yeah, you do that. Oh, okay. So we're doing this now. Shiny. Words almost sound like chants, so.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Sorry about this, lady. What's up? That's a lot of blood you got there.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary!
I believe it's called murder.
No!
Evening,
Mary!
folks. Yeah, no. Dr. Dude
Hold
just
on.
decided to take
Please,
a chunk out of
hold
his
on.
sister due to vampirism. See, classic.
Mary! No! This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Run, Forrest, run.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
You don't say.
This can't be happening.
There's one of those vermin.
No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on?
People are trying to murder you,
Oh,
dude. Keep up.
Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
I mean, you took a chunk out of Mary there, but sure.
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
I mean, sure, buddy.
Who are you? Stupid beast! I'll take its head! Sorry.
Cross the leads, boys!
No, please, stop! Who are you? What do you want?
Nothing now.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... That'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
For a doctor, you're not a very smart man.
I need to find somewhere to hide.
You don't say.
Over there! Right now! One of them
Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place?
It's a house, dude.
place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
What do we got? Flashback time. That was like 5 minutes ago, dude.
Brother,
Yeah, about 7
what
actually.
have you done?
Mary!
We've already covered this.
Mary!
Oh,
Mary.
sorry, it's happened, guys.
I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
What was it? I'm not gonna question it. Close enough, I suppose. It looks dead. Someone's definitely having a worse day than I am. Ooh.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
Okay. Like, I felt bad for you, but that's just kind of karma. Do I have a clock now that some pops up, or no? Alright. Let's see what that other thing was about. Themes? Looks like we got a nice chunk of the city to work with. Give you a second to pause that and read it, but I think it's just saying I don't deal well with fire and or sun. I mean, that's kind of an obvious though, so. Okay, again, we saw this one too.
Who goes there?
Just heard somebody chanting, that's your only response.
Who's there?
On your six.
You referring to me? No! No! I still have so
Nice
much to
jacket.
accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Sure. Ooh. Thanks. Really helping a brother out there.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Alright. Army soldier.
No, it never got easy.
I mean, I don't know, we just killed like 4 dudes, so I mean... That's pretty straightforward, if we're being honest. October 9th, bad sleep. Becky coughed all night and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some man brought by the bank to dig a big hole in the ground. It was some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. And I have a good feeling how this ends. But I'll scroll down. Save it for later. I should probably look around more, but you know, whatever. We're napping now.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
I mean, Dracula's been around since like the 1600s,
It's a
if I
nightmare.
believe right. So,
That's it.
I know you're a man of science and all, but you should be able to start to connect dots.
So be it. Rational thinking only.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. Well, that happened.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon. Contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Oh, voices in my head too. Okay then. What do we got? Increase your health, physical prowess, increase your stamina. That would be good. 3. Some. Let's go with this one. Oh, we have to do this one now. Should just settle that. Place a cloud of shadows at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. You throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. Close for. Let's go with this one. magic now, boys.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
I think what you need to do is find a different pair of clothes. You're looking kind of sus right now. There's a body here.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Just gonna head out, man. Y'all have fun with that whole, you know, trying to kill me.
Here's the
Close the
leech. Here!
Close the door. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm
My
dead.
head's spinning.
Yeah, you did just see the whole bat thing.
Oi! Come on, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beasts!
Wasn't that clever, mate? I closed the door, guys. It's done. What you got there, buddy? Okay, and then firearm will be its own thing, I assume. Yeah, that's neat. That works.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
I'd like to holster now.
Die, vermin!
Okay, that's harsh.
A strength I never knew I had.
That's because it's new, mate. Blood. Okay, I guess we're gonna activate the skill even though we have no targets. Ooh, I'm not like that.
This one stinks already. Watch yourselves! This will
This shouldn't be possible.
murdering bastard!
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
I think we've already determined that, man. Apparently this district is stable. I mean, good to know. I guess.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Sure, make it all about you. Typical man. Ow.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright. Didn't think that's what would happen, but okay.
It's locked.
I feel like that shouldn't be a problem, but you know.
I cannot enter.
Do you have to be invited in?
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. It's locked, all right. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
That seems valid, yeah.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Someone's been busy.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh
Vampire
blood.
boys.
The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
When you hideout is nearby, available in district. Hideout you have found. Hideout you have. Okay.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant. At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Cops have always said you go to the bar.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And, sir...
Yes?
No funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Got it.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires. and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Did you hear that? She vampired out.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
Okay, that's just...
I mean you no harm. Saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Yeah,
someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them, biting them.
The calling card of a vampire, like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor? That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
Okay.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Both of these are good. I think I need some answers though first.
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
That was not helpful.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Doesn't show like blood.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes, his face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
You just discovered a hint. It reveals a secret about a citizen or someone related to them. What do we got? As a vampire, you need blood to evolve. The blood quality, learn, unlock hints, increase the amount of XP. Okay. Does it make their blood tastier now that I know the wrongs they've done? I mean, I'm not entirely sure how that works. Okay, yes.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just
Welcome
run as far
back.
away from this
Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Okay. As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information about and to a hint, you have discovered Blue Prompt.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I lived long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Look, I told you everything.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever known McCullum to be wrong about anything? Right.
I've only been part of the Guards 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy.
Fuck, it's fast!
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
They're like fire!
Bloody leaks! Over there! It's one of them vermin!
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Oh, dear God. Not again. William, please stop.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Martin!
Rotten ore, Christine. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood, and... shows extensive mutation, but this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
When you find out your mic's been muted for who knows how long. That's lovely, isn't it? Just absolutely fantastic.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running?
Oh, that...
No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
A little nicer.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead.
Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Kinda sus, but let's go.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. Alright, let's go find the morgue then. It's locked.
Rat's blood is not as potent as teeth. Definitely gonna be something in here, isn't there?
cannot enter. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I'm just nod my head and pretend I understood what he's talking about.
These scowls feed from corpses and husks of animals.
Investigations are displayed here.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked.
Evening. What brings you to our Halloween stream tonight?
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. Scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Too much energy for so little result.
Good evening, miss.
Okay,
I'm
so
Dr.
this
Reed,
lady.
the new sir.
Your name has no meaning.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for?
You keep calling me.
Well, Dr. Reed.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Okay, I gotta go yell at somebody, it seems. Then I have to go make medicine, so... Where's the person I gotta yell at?
Must prove what we are capable of. It is now or never.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan...
I'm Beatrice Goswick.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Let you down, my boy. I'm so tired. Will this shift never end? Come now, we can handle this.
blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to...
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked...
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to...
Many thanks, Doctor. When you finished...
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use your medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room. Find Dorothy. Check.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here?
Yes.
Could you at least tell me your name?
Mortimer.
Press R1.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Alright then. I think we'll leave it at that. Good night, folks.